Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be back. Did you know, Chris, you were my first ever interview,
Yeah, yeah.
and now you're my second ever interview.
Well, I know since we talked that you've gotten some other kind of big roles outside of Fire Emblem.
Oh, which ones?
Well, wasn't it afterward that you had Envy in the live action
Oh
FMA,
yeah. That was super fun. That was really fun.
and then
Yes.
the Odd Taxi too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my, so much has happened since we last spoke. Time flies, doesn't it? Yeah, I've had a really fun year. I've got to work on a lot of really fulfilling projects. I'm so grateful. Yeah.
I think Orient would be one of the most recent things.
Orient was awesome. Orient was really fun. I got to play two characters on that often spoke right next to each other, if not to each other. And that was
Oh,
my
okay,
first time ever having to do that because I don't really pride myself on having too many like different voices, you know? I think I'm
right.
an actor, an actor, but not like a I don't change my I'm not I can, but I don't pride myself on that, you know? So it was my first challenge, like, okay, Brian, you can do this, you can come up with characters that sound nothing alike that are still realistic. So I had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, it
Well,
was really
that's
cool.
I know that's pretty rare in anime to like talk to yourself.
Yes. Yeah. I don't often watch myself back and stuff, but I did watch that one just to be like, okay, if I can like I just want to hear like how did it turn out? And I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And you're still I think the new dubbed episodes of Demon School are still coming out.
Yes, Demon School is still going strong. Um, I love that show. If y'all don't watch that show, it's a really fun show. There's music. Um, there's adorable little creatures running around constantly. It's a really good show. I love it.
So were you just autocast in Engage, or was that like an actual audition?
Engage was an audition. Yes, it was an audition um that I was really excited about. A lot of times with video games, they sort of veil what the project is. They give it, code names. They don't show you pictures sometimes. Or they show you pictures of characters similar to the character, or it's not, this isn't the character you'll be playing, but these are characters similar. Sometimes they do that. They change, the names of everything in the script. So you can't like look up stuff. Your character's a different name. So I didn't know exactly what I was auditioning for with Engage, but I had a feeling I knew what it was,
Yeah.
and I was really excited if that was it. Um, but yeah, I remember with the audition, I recorded it and then I just sobbed in my booth because I loved the character so much. I was like, "Oh man, that was a really cool. I really love that character. I hope this works out." Um, it was amazing, yeah. But yeah, I didn't know what it was, but I knew the studio that was sending me the audition does Fire Emblem games, and I was very hopeful it was a Fire Emblem game. At the time, no, had no idea.
What was your experience working with Patrick and Christian?
Amazing. I they're so good. Patrick, I worked with the majority on this project. I believe I have a really bad memory, but I believe I worked mostly with Patrick on this. It was actually really funny because I didn't with Rosado, I didn't even know that he was obsessed with cute stuff based on the audition. That wasn't like one of the main core traits of him. But when I first like the first session started and Patrick's picture showed up on the Zoom call because they have directors on the Zoom call and clients and whatever on the everyone's there listening, and his picture popped up and it was this adorable picture with like it was like pink and it had flowers and I was like, oh my gosh, Patrick, you're so cute. And then I found out that was Rosado's whole thing, or like a big part of Rosado was loving cute stuff, and I was like, no way, what? Wait, this is typecasting. Hello? Because the first thing that came out of my mouth was calling someone cute. But it was very cute. And he said he did that so people don't get intimidated by his directing. But
Oh, okay.
I'm not intimidated. He's a sweetie. I love him so much.
Was there I know it's pretty much just your natural voice, but was there any bass off the Japanese?
Um, I didn't hear the Japanese version until the promos started coming out, actually. Not that I can remember.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, they went a different route than I did, I think. I mean, it seems like, it's a different vocal tone and stuff. But yeah, it's mostly my voice. I'm trying to think like what it's really Rosado's so much of me. It was such a wonderful experience getting to play that character. And I don't really get to talk as me very much in anime and video games and stuff. Like it's always part. Obviously, everything's part. I like to pull from part of me for everything. But this was the first time I got to be like unabashedly me, like turned up to 11 at all times, which is such a it was such a dream. I can't. I love this project, Chris. I love this project. It was so much fun. But yeah, no, I didn't really. Not that I can remember. I don't remember ever hearing the Japanese version. No, but I love it, and I might play a run through if I can. Switch over the Japanese voices just to hear everyone because I think it's really cute, and I love
Yeah.
it.
Well, is there anything about him that you couldn't relate to then?
Gosh. Let me think about this. I think he's more confident than I am, for sure. I think I have a healthy amount of confidence, but Rosado is on another level with the confidence, which I aspire to. I think that's amazing. And I think I'm a lot shyer than Rosado is. I mean, we don't really I don't know how shy Rosado is, but I'm pretty reserved in real life and I mostly keep to myself and he seems pretty friendly. He seems like he makes friends with a lot of people and yeah, I would say I'm probably a little more shy and reserved, but it's in there. It's in there. Um but there's just like a plethora of things that I um, could latch onto and relate to with the character, which was so fun and special for me.
What were your thoughts on seeing his design for the first time?
Oh my god, I screamed. I couldn't figure out. Okay, obviously adorable, the best design I think I've ever seen in my life. So precious, so cute. I love the when I first saw Rosado, I was like, am I a cat? What's happening? Are those real? Was and then I was wondering what my class was because I didn't know what class I was. I like just seeing the picture and I was like, okay, cat ears. Am I a Lagoose? Am I gonna like transform? What's happening? Am uh, I don't know. I was very excited, but it turned out I was a wyvern knight, which was very exciting for me. I talked with my friends a lot because I love Fire Emblem and it's always been a dream to be in the franchise, be a character in the franchise. And we've always like talked about if we could come up with our dream character for ourselves in like Fire Emblem, what would it be? And I always said a Pegasus Knight. I would love to be a Pegasus Knight. And I wasn't a Pegasus Knight, but I think I got as close as possible. And that it makes my heart so full. I I couldn't imagine another way. Like now that I know Camille and I know his wyvern and the bows, it's so iconic. It's just perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, it is interesting because you wouldn't expect him to be a heavy axe wielder.
I love it. I know it's the perfect dichotomy of cute and powerful.
What were your favorite supports?
It's hard to nail down. Also, I'm not done with the game yet, so there's a lot that I haven't seen,
Oh,
and my memory is that of a infant goldfish. So I there's a lot that I don't remember. So I appreciate when people tag me and stuff online. So then that we're like, I'm like, oh yeah, I did talk to that person. My favorite supports. Well, first of all, I have to say, I would be silly not to say I'm like a longtime fan of the franchise. So specifically getting to be in this game and getting to chat with all of the legacy characters and the bond conversations was an absolute dream come true that I didn't even know I had that dream because I didn't know it was possible. But like getting to talk to Ike, like I am still riding that high. Like I got to talk to Ike. I love him so much. That was so freaking cool. So I mean, that I like fanboying aside, Ike and getting to call Martha adorable. But other than that, um I really liked the supports with I remember Mavier was one I was like, oh, I want there to be a spin-off. I want to hear about their stories, their adventures eating spicy stew and traveling the world together. I want to see what happens there. It's adorable. Um Obviously Lapis, that was a big one. Super fun to like explore that and think about the village of the fair folk, and I want to spin off there too. I want to see what's going on there. I mean, all of them. Fogado was like super funny and super fun.
Yeah.
Um, oh my god, I love them all. I love them all so much. Gold Mary, Hortensia. I can't pick one. I can't pick one. I'll go with. It changes by the hour. I'll say Fogado right now, but
Okay.
it changes by the hour.
Well, the one with one of my favorites for him is with Seedall.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one is really fun too.
Mm. And of course,
Um,
the one I know it just went viral on Twitter. The one that he has with Marth.
oh, he's telling Marth to wear an outfit like his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun. That's so fun. I can't believe I got to do that. These conversations that I never thought I'd ever get to have. I mean, maybe outside of like I don't even know. I don't even know when else it would be possible. But yeah, I love that one too. I really do.
Hmm. And then just from like an acting standpoint, like hearing you talk to Wendy Lee and then Yuri Lowenthal and people like that.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's so cool because not only are they like legacy characters that I love and have grown up like listening to and playing those games and loving, but now that I know the actors behind them and I respect the actors, you know, even more than the characters, it's so fun to be like, oh, I was in a scene with this person, I was in a scene with this person. It's such a cool experience, and it's bringing all of these worlds together in such a fun way. I love this game. I think it's such a fun time.
Well, I know you saw too. When I popped in on your stream that you saw all the people that were guessing who he was voiced by. That wasn't you.
Yes. I've been a huge lurker. I've been lurking like, oh gosh, on everything on Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. And I've been following, you know, all the conversations because I would be doing this even if I wasn't in the game, you know, just because 'cause as an actor, I didn't know everything about the game. I only know kind of what I recorded and what they told me. So even as a fan, I was like lurking everywhere to find out like, oh my gosh, what other characters are there? Who didn't I talk to? Oh, I wish I talked to Boucheron. I love Boucheron. Blah blah blah. So I was everywhere online, and it was really fun and a huge compliment. People thought I sounded like. I love Alejandro so much, so talented. What an honor to be compared. Yeah, I saw everything. I saw everything.
Well, for me when I first heard it, I'm sure you've seen. Have you seen all of the Sailor Moon redub?
Yes, yes. Heck yeah.
I thought that Rosado was Eric Kamara when he did Fisheye.
Oh,
It
okay. I
sounds
can see that
similar.
too.
Yeah.
Once again, a huge honor. Eric is an incredible actor.
Hmm.
Also a Twitch streamer.
Hmm.
Follow Eric on Twitch. And Alejandro, of course.
But
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool that most of the new characters in Engage are people who obviously hadn't been part of the franchise yet.
Yeah, it's a wonderful cast. I was really excited to see how spread out the cast is too. It's not just LA people, you know,
Right.
it's across the country. I was really happy about that because what a what a special celebration of actors everywhere that they didn't keep it local. I once again never thought I'd get to be in the same cast as a lot of like Texas actors, like Brandon. Really cool that we could be in a thing together, and yeah, it was really fun. And I do have to say, some of my best friends ever are in this cast with me, which makes it really special. Like Koi is one of my best friends ever. Maureen, we get to be retainers together, which was mind blowing how that worked out. Laura, the four of us were actually in a D&D campaign like
Mhm.
7 years ago. So the fact that we're all, in this, and also Koi and I, like, here's a little story. Koi and I, when Three Houses came out, like went to his apartment, and it was just me and him, like sitting on his couch playing Three Houses, and we're like, oh man, I wish we were in this game someday. That would be so cool. Fire Emblem's so fun. And now we are. We did it. Holy crap. And we're from the same country. All of us. I mean Laura's the main character. She's with everyone. But like Koi, Maureen, these are my besties. And now we're all in the same freaking country? It's 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 the stars have aligned for some reason.
Right.
It's amazing.
Do you know Amber very well?
No, I had
Okay.
never spoken to Amber before this project, but Amber has been so sweet and so kind, and I really want to hang out with Amber. We haven't I I don't really go out very much, but someday I know we will. I think it'd be so fun to do like something together. Maybe we can, I don't know, we have to. We have to.
Right.
'Cause she's so kind and so fun. And I love Hortensia so much. When
Do
I
you have
first saw
other?
Hortensia, hold on. When I first saw Hortensia, I screamed even louder than I saw Rosado. I was like, we are going there. This game is going to be the moment. This game is going to be everything. I I needed a second after seeing Hortensia to like gather myself off the floor. It was I personally, I know the design choices are um controversial to some people. I love them. I think they're so fun and so colorful. I love that she puts puff balls on her Pegasus.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, when I saw Hortensia, I freaked out even more than when I saw my own character. It
Mhm.
was it was amazing.
Well, that's what I was about to ask. Was like what your other favorite characters are outside of Rosado.
I mean, I love Gold Mary, and not just because it's Maureen, but Gold Mary I think is the funniest character in the game. I think she is an icon. I think she is um a role model for all of us. I think she just makes me laugh. Every single one of her supports, I don't know what's gonna come out of her mouth. I'm scared of what she's going to say, but also I'm intrigued. Boucheron has been my man throughout my playthrough. He's so sweet and so adorable. I love Boucheron. I mean I love everyone. I would say those two. Oh, Fogado. I love Fogado. I'll pick those ones, but I love everyone. And I
Okay.
picked one. I picked one from every. No, I didn't pick one from Brodia. I'll pick Lapis from Brodia.
Mm-hmm.
That's my one from each country.
Do you have? I'm sure you have several, but do you have like single favorite lines for yourself?
Oh, this is when it really comes in handy when people send me videos, because then I can definitely remember. I really like. I mean, one that I remember was just when Fogado's like, the one with Fogado, we're like, am I the cutest in the entire world? And he's like, no, definitely not. And I'm like, what? Just the what is so funny to me. We're talking to Edelgard. He's like, hey Edelgard, how's my hair today? Am I the cute? Is it still as cute as ever? And
Yeah.
she's like, yes, Rosado. I love that one too.
One of the main community questions was when you were performing the role, was there something that you like did specifically to get into character that nobody else would know or think of?
Hmm. I don't know if there was anything. I feel like I probably stood taller than I usually do and smiled more than I usually do. But I wasn't, I don't remember, I wasn't like striking any poses or um nothing like that that I can remember. But yeah, I can't think of anything in particular that I would do. You know what? I know I make weird faces. This is something that directors tell me all the time is like, wow, I really like how you get your whole face into it when you're talking. And I'm like, I do? What what did I do? Hold on, what did I do? So it's definitely unintentional. I probably was doing something. We would have to ask whoever was watching me. Um, the FBI agent watching me through my camera. We'll ask them.
Well, I think it's cool that even with totally dramatic characters and like Pretty Boy Detective Club, that it's still kind of like you can tell it's you talking.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely draw from myself with most characters. You know, if I can, and if it's healthy, because it's the best place to start. And then, you go on from there, like what would this character be like in that situation? What's like the core traits of this character? And like I said earlier, I'm not at this point in my career, I'm not trying to, to like break out of any sort of like box I'm in or anything. So I'm just trying to get work at this point. So it's mostly just me and then once in a while, I'll experiment if I have the chance. If they let me do a character that's, totally not my natural voice and then I'll, have the freedom to do so. But a lot of the times I feel like I'm being cast uh for my own voice or at least something in the realm of my own natural speaking voice. I think that's a big trend these days is like they want natural, like they want the performance to sound natural. Yeah, a lot of the times it's just my natural self in different situations.
Hmm. Well, like with every Fire Emblem interview I do, I did have something typed out. You could say it as Rosado.
Oh my gosh, sure.
Okay, I'll put it in the
As
chat.
long as it's appropriate, I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh no, it's good.
Okay.
It's funny. It's fitting with this character.
Oh my god. Okay. Every time I go out in the battlefield, I follow these three words: gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Well, and I will say that remind I don't know if you follow my Twitch stream, but I do a lot of Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I mean, I've seen you in my Twitch stream, but I don't know if you've seen my Grand Theft Auto roleplay Twitch streams.
No.
And if you've never watched anyone do Grand Theft Auto roleplay, watch someone do Grand Theft Auto roleplay. It's so funny. Or Red Dead Redemption
Redemption.
roleplay. It's so funny and so silly. My character like runs a news network and so I have to interview people and that's one of the questions I ask them every time is I'm like, which word do you most resonate with? Gaslight, gatekeep, or girl boss?
Okay, yeah, I figured you would know what that line is.
So yeah, I get the rep. Yes, yes, yes. Um, I, I love it. I love seeing all the memes about like the Hortensia trio, like Hortensia, Goldberry, Rosado. People are so funny about them and like their headcanons about how they interact outside, outside of the Somniel and outside of the battlefield is so cute and so funny. I love those friends. They're adorable.
You should get the outfit that Rosado wears like casually.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love Oh my gosh. Speaking of like I didn't know about like I didn't know that they would have different outfits in the Somniel, so that was very exciting for me. And I also obviously didn't know the description of the outfit. I don't know if you read the description of his wrap skirt in the Somniel. I'll tell
Oh
you.
no, I haven't.
It's basically along the lines of it's his dad's outfit that he customized. And when I first heard that, I once again started crying because I think that is such that's gonna be so meaningful for a lot of people, myself included, is like it's his dad's outfit that he
Right.
customized. That's so special. That's a huge thing that I love about Rosado is like he is never sort of like ostracized in the story or like othered in any way. it's like his village is like is similar to him. His parents obviously accept him and love him, and you know, it's his dad's outfit. That's I I love that. The implications of that I could talk about forever. Like none of the other characters like
Have a problem with
have
it
a
or anything.
problem with him in any
Yeah.
way. It's just like they love him, and in fact, they like come to him for advice. A lot of his supports are him like teaching them how to accept themselves and like hyping them up. Like the Lapis one, what I love so much about the Lapis one is when she's like, I eat dirt or I eat grass and I fight bears. And he's like, yeah, that means you know a lot about plants and you're really strong. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, don't you dare ever hide what makes you special, what makes you unique. So yeah, there's so much I love about him.
Well, that's why when I did start seeing the guesses that when people were guessing who it was voiced by, and I told people in the subreddit that, you know, knowing Cup of Tea's track record, that it's going to be someone who's actually LGBT playing Rosado. You guys,
It's likely. I mean, I have to go on record and say I'm just a voice actor. I can't say if it's not in the game, I can't say, you know, how he, you know,
right?
identifies in any way. But what I do love about it is that it's open to interpretation, you know what I mean? Like I think a lot of people anyone is going to be able to resonate with this like his supports and like what he's saying about like self-acceptance and like you embracing what's unique about yourself and like his supports with Alir. Like there's so much beauty in the world, like we don't even know names for all the different kinds of beauty in this world. And it's you know, it's a joy to me to be able to share some of that beauty with other people and have a more diverse world. We can all accept each other. So I think that's really cool, and I've seen a lot of people resonate with like a lot of people from all different backgrounds resonate with Rosado, and I think that's really cool and really special. And I definitely do. I mean, I I think I think I remember you saying this online somewhere, but like um characters like this, I know I have always resonated with like characters that are sort of like playing around with expectations of
Yep.
gender and stuff. And I remember like not to get too deep, but like I remember one of my first experiences getting bullied was on the bus. Like people made bets if I was a boy or a girl, and like that has carried on throughout my whole life. Like even into my 20s, I remember like walking home from work and somebody calling out of their car like, "Are you a guy or are you a girl?" I'm like, Like, what is going on? Why do people care so much?" And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I've always really resonated with characters like this, and I think Rosado is one of the best versions of a character like this that I have seen. I love how he was handled in this game so much, and it's just such an honor to like know this character exists, but
Right.
also get to voice this character. I it's amazing. And I know I think I saw you online saying you were excited to see who voices Rosado. So
Yeah.
I hope you're a fan of the character as well.
Yeah.
Um
Totally.
well, that's good. That's good. I've seen only well, I've seen some not positive things, but mostly I've seen positive things, and I know the character is going to reach the right people and is going to maybe you know, Rosado's message will get across, and you know, teaching the world about, you know, the diversity of people in the world and helping to spread acceptance somehow. I think so.
Well, I think even if I wasn't gay, I think I would still be like really interested in his character anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I see I've seen a lot of I mean just a lot of people from all different backgrounds who relate to um Rosado. I mean, not to get like too political. I mean, I my minor in college was gender studies, so it's something I care a lot
Okay.
about and I have like a lot of feelings about, but as the voice actor, like they don't want me to put like you I don't want to overstep as the voice actor ever, and like
Right.
because I'm not the character, I'm just me, you know. Um like I've what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people resonate with the character, and um, I think it's because the patriarchy is oppressive to all of us, you know. So being able to break out of that and not limit yourself and just be yourself without being confined into a box is a message that I think everyone can relate to and everybody can embrace.
Hmm. There you go.
Yes.
Well, are you a fan of Guilty Gear?
I have never played Guilty Gear, but I love Bridget and I support
Yeah,
her and I love her so much. I
yeah.
mean, Bridget's been like a part of my life um forever. I love that character. I love her. I love her journey. And you just have to like accept characters. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I do is just, accept the characters for what they tell you. And if you don't like it, I mean, headcanons are okay too. With Rosado, I've seen a lot of people have headcanons, and I'm not gonna tell people what they can or can't um believe or what they can and can't resonate with because I think that's special.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean I love Bridget. I think she's really cool.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to cosplay as Bridget growing up, but I never did. But have you played the game? Is it good? The new
Oh
one?
yeah, like I've been a fan of Guilty Gear too
Mm.
since a really long time. And it's cool. I talked to his or her voice actress when they came out in Strive, and
Yeah, I saw
yeah.
that. I saw that one.
Oh, okay, thanks. Well, I was gonna. That's one thing I didn't ask last time is what what guys in anime or like anime games were you like most attracted to growing up?
Oh my gosh. What you mean like I I don't know. I was so embarrassed. I don't know if are you asking like romantically because I
Like
don't want to
crushing on,
crushing on?
yeah,
Okay.
like fictional crush, yeah.
So I embarrass myself so much about this because I have a on my Twitch stream I did what's called a simplist like a year ago where I exposed myself with all of the characters that I had a crush on growing up, and it was called my simplist, all the characters I simped for, and it was so embarrassing to look back at all these like all of them like, oh no, what was I thinking? Oh god, but also I stand by it. And I would say I have it was see my simplest was separated into archetypes. It was very
Okay.
detailed. So I was like, here are the himbos, here are the dilps, here are the other things. I would say fighting types, the grappler. I will say the grappler. There's always the grappler is always a good character. That fighter. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. How about you? How about you, Chris?
Well, I figured since we're the same age that we probably had a lot of shared, like, Sashomaru and
Oh
like,
yeah! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Good times. Good
and like,
times.
Kurama and Yu Yu Hakusho, characters like that.
Oh my gosh! Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't. I need to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's been forever. Wait, was there a live action Yu Yu Hakusho?
It's coming out.
Okay. Oh, did I miss that? Yeah.
It's not out
I
yet.
re I recommend everyone out there to make a simplest and share it with your friends. My friends, this is where I got the idea. My friends and I did it on a uh like a Zoom meeting. It was Google. We did a Google PowerPoint and we all listed all the characters that we simp for and we supported each other. It was a no judgment zone. And we shared our PowerPoints like one by one. We went through and we're like, okay, this is my simp list. These are all the characters I simp for. And you learn a lot about your friends. You learn a lot about your friends that way. I highly
Right.
recommend it. It's very eye-opening. Yeah.
Well, in terms of Engage, who did you like the most in that regard?
Boucheron, Mavier. Those two. Love Bouche. I love the Bouche. He's adorable. He's so strong on my team too.
Seems like most people are saying, which I agree with too. Most people are saying Diamant is like the hottest.
I I officiated, I think it was yesterday. I officiated the wedding between my friend Eddie, who plays Sane in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Right. I've interviewed him.
Um Eddie got married to Diamant on his Twitch stream. Kieran, it's called Kieran_Young. Go follow Kieran Young. And I got to officiate that wedding. They got their S rank yesterday, and I was there to give the speech to officiate them. And it was a very beautiful ceremony.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know Eddie loves Diamant.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who like Diamant. I mean Ivy. People love Ivy. Um, I'm rooting for the Boosh. I'm trying to get that Boosh love up there. But there's so many I mean it's Fire Emblem, right? They
Right.
have so many beautiful characters every time. Oh, Chloe, gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin was one of the. I just interviewed Caitlin just like a few days ago.
Mm-hmm. I watched that one too.
Oh, okay.
I watch your channel. I'm a fan. You do great.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you're watching this and if you don't follow Chris, follow Chris. Come on, follow Chris. Send a like over. That deserves a like. You know what? This video deserves a like.
Thank you. Yeah, it
Oh,
was cool that I didn't know that you were still working with Julie.
yeah. We, I mean, she is so busy right now directing
Right.
and everything. The classes are less frequent right now just because she does not have the time. And I've also become quite busy myself. But I love Julie, and whenever I get to work with her, it's a joy. She's so sweet. She's like my mama. I love her so much. She's the VO mama. She is. Yeah.
Is there anything else that's upcoming or part of you can safely talk about?
Um, this is when I rack my brain. What has come out? I don't know. I mean, a Fire Emblem is gonna be like the big thing of my life. I don't know what's gonna top this. We'll see, right? When I see you next for my third ever interview, we'll see what happens next time. But at the moment, I don't know what I can talk about. I can't say I'm working on a project inspired by some of the characters I voice. I don't want to give away too much information. It's a
Okay.
personal project of mine that I have poured a lot of love into that I'm very excited about. And I can't wait to share that with the world. So be on the lookout for that once I finish it. So that's something I can talk about because it's my own NDA and I can break my own NDA if I want to. Haha.
Are you still are you SAG eligible?
I am SAG now. I am SAG
Oh, you
now.
are. Okay.
Yeah, I can work SAG jobs now.
What was the thing that
Whew.
got you into it?
Oh my gosh. It I don't really So I've been working a while trying to get SAG because it's hard to join. So I don't know if I said this before. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but like I did like live action like background work a lot. I was a dead body on American Horror Story.
Oh, wow.
I got thank you. So I got like one SAG credit for that. Like you have to get vouchers if you're doing
Right.
background work. And then I think I got another doing another background job. I don't remember. And then I did like my friend's short film because it was a union contract and my friend texted me and he was like, "Hey, do you still have that really old beat up car?" And I was like, "You mean my car?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was, "You still have that?" And I was like, "Yes, that's the car I drive." And he was like, "I need like an old." He wasn't this mean, but he was like, "I need like an old, disgusting beat up car from my movie." And I was like, "Oh, then you thought of me?" And you texted me. How embarrassing. Um, but I was like, "Well, can I get in? Can I get in on the movie? Can I get a SAG voucher?" And he's like, "Oh God, I'll see what I can do." So I got another SAG voucher that way. But I think what actually, but I don't. Oh, and I worked at Halloween Horror Nights
Oh, yeah.
in LA, because that is on a I was a scare actor. I scared people in the mazes there, and
Yep.
that was a contract that was this oh gosh, the variety oh god, people are gonna make
Agva.
fun of me. AGVA, that was the American Guild of Variety Artists, yes,
Yeah.
which like after a year being an AGBA gets you eligible to be in SAG, or at least it used to. I don't know. I feel like it's always so changing and mysterious. So I was trying for a long time, but I think what actually got me on it was just some um random live action dub that I just happened to audition for. Like maybe they just sent me the audition not knowing that I wasn't SAG, and I was like, haha, gotcha. I'm SAG. Can you Taft Hartley me now?
Yeah.
I think because it's so weird how it happens, you know?
Right.
You try and you try and you try, and then something unexpected occurs, and then you're in. So I think that's what happened. I'd have to check my paperwork. I don't have paperwork.
Well, is there anything that you want to say then to the Fire Emblem community?
Fire Emblem community. Let me think. I will say that, well, obviously I love you all so much. Thank you for like welcoming me so warmly into this world. I love Fire Emblem. I'm so honored to be a part of it. Thank you for being so cool about Rosado. It's like I've been lurking everywhere. The Fire Emblem subreddit I go on every day and I refresh by new. Like that's how deep into the game I am with the Fire Emblem subreddit. And everybody has been super nice there. I upvote every comment that says they like Rosado. Not every comment, but people have been super nice there, and I want to thank the subreddit for that, and the mods there if they are, doing their mod stuff for that. So thank you. Everyone's super sweet. Thank you everybody on Twitter. Oh, Fairgast, one of my favorite Fire Emblem content creators. I love you, even though I think you gave like Rosado like C tier on like first impressions. It's okay. I still love you. There's still time to fix that. I think that's it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for all you do. You're amazing. You work really hard. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'm just so grateful and so happy to be here. Oh, and thank you everybody who sends me the clips, because there are so many things out there and I don't have all the bond points to see all of the supports. So thank you everybody who like tags me and supports. Like I would have never seen like the Tiki support if people didn't tag me in it, or like the Edelgard one. I don't even have the DLC yet. So
Okay.
thank you people who tag me and stuff. Yeah, I'm just so happy, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, thanks. This was as fun as I figured it would be.
Yeah, it was fun. I can't wait for next time. It's gonna be good.
I'll be sure. I'll send it to you if you don't already see it when I have it up.
Awesome. I can't wait to see what I said, because sometimes I talk without thinking, Chris. How if I said anything weird, just cut it out. Just cut it out. Just cut it out.
I think it's all good.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll see you later.
All
Then.
right. Bye. See ya. Thank you.